We need centers. We're doing offensive line today. It's an important day. This isn't usually we bury the offensive lineman on day one. Well, I mean, we're still burying them on day one on the holiday. Because who the hell wants to talk about offensive linemen?
Right.
But it's they're going to draft them. They might draft them in the first round. They're drafting these guys.
I mean, left tackle in the first round is a very real possibility.
So pay attention. It's the Felger Mazz Big Board. And our draft board and exclusive draft coverage is brought to you by the Peterson School, now drafting instructors for our Woburn, Westwood, Worcester, and Haverhill locations. If you are an expert in your trade and want to share your knowledge, please give the Peterson School a call. And for complete draft coverage from Alec Barth and or Alex with an X and the Sports Hub staff, go to Patriots Draft Hub. We have a Patriots Draft Hub at 985thesportshub.com/draft. Barth takes our connections here. The guys we've hit on the draft board, gives you full write-ups and video analysis of it. He does an excellent job. So go online and check that out. Let's pick some centers. We'll take two from the Lindy's book here. I'm sorry, two from the Athlons, one from Lindy's. I have it open to the second page. I just think we'll do second page considerations here.
Fine.
Murray, throw first. Go ahead.
He's throwing blue.
Good luck.
Oh, that was a horrible throw.
I mean, he just throws like my Aunt Millie, as I like to say.
Like a Donovan McNabb.
And, wouldn't you know it?
Had some juice on it.
Yeah,
Alec Lindstrom, Boston College.
Yeah, local kid.
Go ahead, Mazz. And I'm holding up I put the draft magazine, if you're just listening, on a big piece of cardboard because these guys can't hit the broadside of a barn.
Don't speak for me.
They've taken out monitors. They've computer screens, the whole thing. So we put it on a board, and that's the sound that it makes, where the magazine is taped up to it, if you will. Or anyway, go ahead, throw.
All right, my only throw in the last section I hit, but I put on my glasses.
Okay, go ahead.
Here we go. Oh, that was money.
Great throw, Mazz. Zach Tom. Yeah, I hate the guys with two first names.
How's that last name spelled? Just T-O-M?
T-O-M, Zach Tom.
Zach Tom.
Tom, where did you go to school?
Bill Steve University. I don't know. I'm joking. Like I did the two first name. You can never trust a guy with two first names.
We'll read the bio on him shortly.
So there is only one page here in the Lindy's book. So this is going to be a player.
Have we ever hit the same guy twice?
Yeah, Barmore, right? That was last year, remember? Okay, man.
All right, here's another throw. This one's yellow.
Don't hit Lindholm. I don't want that BC kid. Is that the yellow marker?
Yeah. I think it was the top.
Yeah, no, I see it.
All right, good. All right.
Nick Ford, Utah. Almost two first names himself. I'll just read it here. Okay.
Yeah, Ford. I like the Chevy.
Alec Lindstrom, Boston College. Alec Lindstrom, 6'3", 295. 6'3", 295?
Seems small.
Must not be on the meal plan.
He's got like a stretch 4? That's way too light. He's the brother of Falcons guard Chris Lindstrom, who was a first-round pick in 2019. Alec was a 4-year starter in the middle of one of college football's best offensive lines. 4-year starter, better than the 6-year starter we had before.
Yeah, he's only 23.
Let's do strong points. He anchors well for his size. Again, for his size.
At 295,
because he's
anchors?
small, right?
Right. In the run game, he has good mobility, but is at his best on combination blocks, where he showed excellent chemistry with a number of different guards.
If they got to draft him with the other guy that we picked, they're both good on combo blocks.
Okay. His weak points, I'd say that his first weak point is beyond just a point. It's more than a point. Lindstrom doesn't have any elite physical traits. None. Not one to speak of.
Well, you know what that means? That Bill's going to pick him.
That's not a weak point. A weak point would be he's big and strong but lacks instincts. That's a weak point. When you're not good at anything, you're just weak.
Not strong.
No great physical traits to speak of.
Not fast.
He has
very ordinary.
Agile.
He has fairly ordinary range.
See?
When asked to get on outside zone blocks.
Yeah.
Failing to get solid contact on his target.
Oh, great.
He lacks the foot speed to be an effective puller.
It's not fast.
One of my great strengths, by the way. He's
Pulling?
Pulling. Sorry. All right, you make the jokes. I'll just read.
Okay.
He's also at risk of being overwhelmed by big nose tackles due to his size.
The defender is just overpowered.
Another Boston College ninny. No thanks, but put him on the board just the same.
Bill will take him. He's a project.
Here comes Zach Tom. I don't trust the two first name thing.
Yeah, he's a linebacker.
He's also 6'4", 295. He's little string beans.
We're going for a smaller, faster Patriots roster this year anyway.
Strong points, Zach Tom. He's a good mover who shows a great feel for angles, both in the run game and in pass protection.
Well, they like guards that can move.
He's mobile enough to be effective on reach blocks in an outside zone scheme, and he shows enough foot quickness to square up pass rushers.
How's he on the combo?
He has fairly quick hands and has some suddenness in his initial punch.
Ooh.
He'll be able to handle calls at the line of scrimmage. Okay.
Suddenness, boo.
That's a good write-up.
Weak points. Again, physical traits don't jump out. What does? And Tom might have a tough time making the transition to the NFL because of it. He's undersized, too small to really fit at guard or tackle.
Oh.
Great.
And he's underpowered.
That just seems cruel to call a guy underpowered.
Yeah,
He's going to the NFL draft.
Bill's going to take him in the 6th round.
Okay, he is projected in the 6th and 7th round.
There you go.
What school was he again?
Put him on the board. That's Wake Forest.
Wake Forest.
Final one.
You take anybody from Wake Forest, your team sucks.
Nick Ford of Utah.
Yeah, Nick.
6'5", 315.
All right, a little bit bigger.
Projects in the 2nd or 3rd round, according to Lindy's. Strengths, looks the part of an NFL blocker with a massive frame and balanced weight distribution. Much quicker and more agile than his bulky size suggests, exploding off the ball as a downhill dive blocker and skipping out of his stance.
Does he gallop too?
Skipping out of his stance.
Can tap dance.
I don't want my guard skipping. Skipping out of his stance when asked to pull. Shows impressive coordination on his pulls. Smoothly slipping out and adjusting to moving targets at the 2nd level. Effective combo blocker, this guy.
See, there you go again. You like the combo blocks.
Long arms and heavy hands.
He's going to fall over like a weeble wobble.
he can sweep the floor while he walks.
Yeah.
Long arms and heavy hands. See, this is why we do this, because it's just so stupid. There is someone who makes hundreds of thousands of dollars out there who puts this together and people listen to and this actually exists.
Yeah, we're going to call him the sweeper.
Heavy hands complement Ford's quickness. All right, weaknesses. Not the sum of his parts yet. He can deliver awesome punches to knock defenders down, but loads up to do so and has an inconsistent strike zone with too many glancing blows.
Yeah, it's like a bad
It's those heavy hands. They're weighing him down. He tries to swing and he just goes down.
He's off balance.
Yeah.
Felger.
His hands are too heavy. Needs to lose some weight in those hands.
It screws up his equilibrium.
Got to get his ass fatter.
He's a frequent culprit on his missed blocks, with Ford getting his hands too far outside again with the hands.
Yep.
Jesus. All right, we get it.
Hands out front, fall forward.
This guy's got like trash can covers for hands.
Put him on the board.